love me. This is the face you're with. We are at Geelong Station going to Melbourne. I have no idea how long it takes. Do you know how long the train is?
I think it's an hour and a half.
I asked for a tea in the stand there, and I said, "What teas do you have?" And she said, "Hot or cold." And she was asking, but we thought those were just the options.
I wish I could just say that to someone sometimes. Hot or cold, milky or not milky.
Yeah.
Those two.
It's like if Steve Jobs designed tea. Smoothie and vegan food bar, breakfast bowls, vegan cheesecake. 220 yards away. And for me,
Vegan McDonald's.
Vegan McDonald's. Which of your burgers has the Beyond Meat in? Just add it to anything? Okay, great. I think I'm gonna just go with the original then and have it as Beyond Meat. I was tempted by the chicken waffle. Chicken, bacon, maple syrup and butter. That sounds like a great way to start my day. But I went with a burger instead, which is better or worse?
Yeah, you were like, oh, I don't need that. I'll have a burger.
This whole set of stairs is a Netflix advert, but I can't figure out what for. Lads? Something lads? What lads? Tide Land. So Georgia and I have tickets to a polyamory event at a bar tonight. We have to be at Brunswick Street by 7. So we're just gonna wander around and hope that we end up wandering there. I just finished my breakfast burger. It was really tasty. I didn't need it at all. Georgia reminded me of something I said to her like a few weeks ago, which is when I eat junk food, the only part of me that enjoys it is my mouth. My body is just like, what are you doing? Like shoveling shit down a coal mine. It's like, what am I supposed to do with this?
People generally take stuff out of coal mines.
You got the point, didn't you? It's just a novelty, innit? Like all of the fries, we don't have that at home. I'll just have the fun food. But if you make that choice every time, there's always going to be a fun option. You're always going to feel like you're missing out on something. So just be healthy. Right,
let's go get a smoothie bowl.
Healthy breakfast. Oh, I should have done healthy breakfast. Oh, Tidelands. Vegan cheese is so weird as well. We've had this conversation before, haven't we? Like, if real cheese didn't exist, if the whole world was vegan from the start, no one would have thought of making vegan cheese. No vegan would have otherwise been like, let's take coconut oil and just compress it to a solid slab and make it yellow and put it on top of bread. We found the bin for if we want to throw you away. 3 weeks to Christmas. On the hottest day of our year so far. Mate, I'm regretting my choices so hard right now. Yeah, this is my second attempt at breakfast. So it looks a lot better than the first time. We cater for all occasions and parties. Props to them, I think, for giving me a smoothie bowl in an actual bowl. Like not even a flat bit at the bottom.
Yeah.
That was commitment. This morning, Georgia came up with an idea for a board game cafe called...
No, don't tell them.
Okay, well the name was really good.
Someone might use it.
But she doesn't think that my idea of a Buddha bowl shop called E-Bowler is great. That's just as good as your one.
It should be a smoothie bowl place and an E-cafe.
Don't get caught on the E, it's just the E of Ebola, but it's E-Bowler. You get it, right?
No, just call it bowl.
No, but then it's not Ebola. It's like Ebola, but it's good for you. That's why it's ironic. It's really healthy, but it's named after a gross virus.
I already know her.
Time now for my PBP.
Oh, stop.
Post-breakfast poo. She's gone. She's gone. She's gone. How is that a place?
Should reveal where he lives.
I don't know if we're doing this today, but at some point before we leave, we're going to Batman. Rules to the Hunger Game Cafe. So I feel like I wouldn't want to eat there.
Everyone has to run at it while you're being shot at and grab the closest sandwich. Yeah, Batman's good.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we're saying it wrong. Maybe it's Batman.
Batman. Why do you think Then it would be a good idea if you used to have a service where you offer to name stuff for people.
I just want people to pay me to name stuff. I'm very good at naming things.
The examples you gave me were businesses, countries, and children. The benefit of different people naming things is it's reflective of all different people. It's not like a dictatorship of names in one style. It'd be too boring. That would be like you saying, I want to paint all people's art for them. Like, it would just all look the same, wouldn't it? The same sort of thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. I mean, I want to be a professional songwriter, which is sort of the same. I'm saying I want to write people's songs for them. So I guess that is the same thing.
Yeah. There you go. I can name the songs. Perfect.
Perfect. Merry Christmas, dear.
Merry Christmas.
Everyone wearing their typical Christmas clothes. It is midday now, and I feel pretty dodgy. I think because it's very hot, so I downed a whole 600 millilitres, 600 litres, and I would have just exploded. And that was kind of soon after the 2 breakfasts that I've had. So my gut just feels like I've punched it in the nut. There it is. I mean, go.
You're right now, you feel better?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd hop in a balloon.
Oh, I'm suffering. I am. Oh, I'm fine now. This is your life. You get this till one of us dies. We're in Federation Square, and our next destination is the ACMI, which stands for, Georgia?
Australian Cinema and Movie Institute.
Is it actually?
No. Close.
So, this museum has stuff on film, TV, video games, digital culture. Basically what we're doing right now, isn't it? Digital culture. Look at that horrible angle though. Not even looking. We bought a flip book. That was fun. Oh my god, it's hot. Ah. Like a wall. Fuck. Right, to get to Brunswick Street, we have to go down Batman Avenue. My working theory is that Marvel bought the stadium because of all the Batman representation going on. They felt like they were underrepresented. The best thing about hot weather, $1 low sugar Slurpees. I can hydrate myself on these all day. The worst thing is buying on-the-go sunscreen that you can't open on the go. Look how sad she is. Look how sad she made a 7-Eleven. Show them their sad face.
I don't understand.
There it is. The solution, it turns out, is to take the lid off, turn it upside down, and use that to break the seal. My apologies to Banana Boat for slandering their company when it was just our fucking fault. When we live on land, can we do that? Maybe it's not a nice thing. Maybe it lights up at night and they get really drunk and they don't know where they live. We just found a rooftop bar on this strip of buildings, but like it's there. It feels like we just constantly stood behind a car exhaust pipe. You know what I mean? Just throwing hot air into our exhausted, dirty faces. We had a curry and 2 salads, and I can just feel my body being grateful. Right, how have Melbourne Chess Club earned themselves a sign? How has that happened? This is the latest night I've had in a while. We asked 3 people that we met tonight why there are places called Batman, and none of them claimed to have even noticed. So is that a conspiracy?
It's a conspiracy.
The whole point of Batman is he's stealthy as. Like, why would he have a place called like Batman's Hill? Like,
maybe he's trying to like be like, well, I live here. Oh no, I live here. Like throw
like a decoy.
Yeah.
The next stop is William Street. Change here for Route 58.